I wondered if you might be the type of business that is struggling because you have a high risk type industry. Could be cannabis, CBD, IVs. There's a lot of different, cranium, Kava. There's lots of different industries that are high risk, that are struggling in collecting their customers' payments. And let's face it, cash is expensive. There's a cost to that too. So, introduce myself. My name is Pamela Cushlan. And I hope this is finding you well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, however it is finding you. So to continue, the conversation of providing payment processing to merchants that are high risk is important. Most businesses that are high risk that are accepting a debit card are using a classification under the MCC, Merchant Classification Code, that actually doesn't sync with their business. And that's how they're getting away with it. There's federal laws and so forth, and state laws sometimes too, but there's all these restrictions because of these high risk industries. And so businesses generally that are accepting a card and using a debit are using an MCC, a merchant classification code, that actually doesn't match their business. Maybe it says tobacco. It could be all kinds of things, right? But what I want to make sure you understand is Visa and MasterCard is cracking down on that. And I have several articles in that regard, in fact. And there has been thousands of businesses that have been shut down their payment processing. And of course, cash only, that's problematic too. That means you have to have an ATM in your business. There's, the majority of people purchasing in these types of businesses are spending $40. If they have to get cash, that's a $3 fee. That in itself is like a 10% fee. So, the costs are higher for high risk payments, even if it's ACH to ACH like I can offer. But with the ACH to ACH, it is next day funding and you are reducing the risk. Now, the majority of the risk comes from having a lot of cash in your business and your employees, unfortunately, being tempted to snag it. There's also the more cash that you're depositing in your bank, the more your bank wants to charge you a fee for that. And so there's lots of hassle factors as well, just from having cash and counting it and all the things. So, there's a lot of businesses that have gone cashless, in fact, and that's kind of where things are starting to head. And so the benefit of this is for the businesses that are high risk, this is actually a very compliant opportunity for you to ACH to ACH your customers' payments in this cannabis, CBD, IV, cranium, Kava, all of these high-risk industries that are now popping out pretty much everywhere. And so I want to make sure you understand that I have a really amazing opportunity to do ACH to ACH that is very much compliant and very easy, very user-friendly. It's an app on the customer's phone, whether they have an Android or an iPhone. And the best part is this particular app actually also allows for CRM so that you can do loyalty programs and different things of the like that way. So you can, benefit the customers that are spending the most or what they're ordering. So you can, give loyalty to those. There's lots of different promotions you get to do as your business, right? To benefit your customers. So this is an amazing opportunity to be compliant. So any business, again, that is accepting a debit card, that is high risk, they're generally doing it undercover, if you will. And I'll be honest, most of them are using Stripe, PayPal, and Square. And this is not to cut these industries, but these industries are what they call merchant aggregators. And what that means is there's not a very stiff underwriting process. And because there's not a lot of underwriting processes, you're able, there's a lot of more fraudulent charges on these types of accounts. And there's also more businesses that are going to be boarded with an ability to accept a debit card when they really shouldn't be, and it's not compliant. And so I'm here to try to make sure you're on board, that you're compliant, that Visa and MasterCard aren't going to be taking those rights away. They are very much cracking down on that, doing secret shoppers and all the things to make sure that your business is bona fide and accepting the payments in the means that they're doing so. So I'd love to be a resource for you, again, for these high-risk business owners. My email is pamelaismypartner@gmail.com. And of course, my channel, Pamela is my partner. So let's talk. If you have any specific questions, I welcome answering that. This particular business actually also has vending opportunities, so you can do vending machines, and they can start as simple as $4,000. Or of course, if you want to make your whole business a vending machine, it's tens of thousands of dollars. Like I think up to $30,000 to $40,000. Of course, that's a very detailed type system. But the vending machines are also an opportunity with this particular ACH to ACH payment method. So again, contact me, Pamela Cushlan. My email is pamelaismypartner@gmail.com. And let's talk. Let's make sure you get taken care of. And let's make sure your business is on the up and up so that you can keep flowing and doing your business and helping your customers at the same time by giving them an easy payment method opportunity. So I'd love to help you out. I hope this finds you well. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.